Hey guys, it's Elizabeth from the Missionaries of God's Love in Tustin, California. I now ask you to prepare yourself for this prayer. Find a quiet place if you can and ask for the Holy Spirit's guidance, especially every day in our lives. Tell the Holy Spirit, I ask for help, especially when I accept a sin or something bad, whenever it is an action, thought, or something spoken. I recognize my faults and sins and ask for forgiveness so that I may be with you. Today's topic is prayer in the middle of temptation. We constantly are fighting against our temptations so we don't fall into them. But the only people who really fight against their temptations are the followers of Christ. Those who give themselves to the world do not even fight against their temptations. They just seek their desires and wants want to just continue doing what they want. Jesus said that they have ears, but they do not listen. They have eyes, but they do not see. So let us please pray for them, and for them to see the light. But why doesn't God just eliminate all temptations? Wouldn't it be easier to be a saint if there weren't any temptations? The answer is no. Because when we fight against these temptations, we actually demonstrate fidelity and love for God. In this battle, we are becoming saints. True love requires a lot of effort. When you love someone, you fight for them and try your best to make them happy. The same is with God. He prefers that we love Him, even if we fall into temptations, versus if we never fell into them and we just didn't show Him our love. But of course, we shouldn't fall into big temptations or sins. God understands that we have our weaknesses, and God feels very loved when we fight to follow Christ and against those temptations. Our battles against our temptations is what helps us to stay strong spiritually. The devil is always trying to move us away from God. Another benefit from all of these struggles that we experience is that it humbles us and it brings us closer to God, and it helps us to go back to God. Let us now look at a prayer from the book called Imitation of Christ. We'll specifically be looking at chapter 29. It reads, The soul. May it be your name, Lord, forever blessed, that thou hast that temptation and tribulation should come upon me. I can't run away from it, but I need to come to thee, that you may help me and make it profitable. Lord, now I am troubled, and it is not going well with my heart, but I am very tormented by this passion. And what shall I say now, beloved Father? Surrounded I am in anguish. Save me in this hour. But I have come to this trance, that you may be glorified when I am much humbled and will be delivered by you. Deign to deliver you, Lord, for I, poor thing, what can I do, and where shall I go without you? Give me patience, Lord, also in this trance. Help me, my God, and I will not fear, no matter how troubled I am. And among these sorrows, what shall I say now? May your will be done, Lord. I have well deserved to be troubled and distressed, it is still convenient for me to suffer, and hopefully it will be with patience till the storm passes and there are blessings. For mighty is your almighty hand to remove this temptation from me and to tame its fury, that it may not fall together, just as you have done many times before, my God, my mercy. And the more difficult it is for me, so much is this change of the right hand of the Most High for you. Here's where the prayer ends. There is also a beautiful Bible verse that is worth meditating. 1 Corinthians 10 verses 13 to 14. It reads, "No temptation has overtaken you except what is common to mankind, and God is faithful. He will not let you be tempted beyond what you can bear, but when you are tempted, He will also provide a way out so that you can endure it. Therefore, my dear friends, flee from idolatry." The test comes, but God does not leave us. Many of us have experienced this. There's battles, struggles, exhaustion, and a spiritual desert. And we know that a spiritual desert is a desert that we do not feel the presence of God. But our faith grows during those moments when we believe in God more, even if we do not see Him. It's like how Jesus told Thomas after he saw Jesus after the resurrection. Jesus said, "You believed in me because you saw me, but blessed are those who do not see and believe." Jesus praises faith and total trust in God, even though we do not have any empirical physical proof. So I invite you to continue meditating on this topic and continue speaking with God. Tell God, "Speak to me, O Lord, for your servant is listening."